So I want to talk about when you work on your business. Because as somebody who has clients that we manage, and consulting clients and coaching clients and follow-ups to do and things like that, it's easy to put aside my own marketing. I really struggled with this early in the management side of my business. When we first started doing social media management, my social media was pitiful because I didn't make time to do it. My content wasn't happening consistently. My emails weren't going out consistently. My social profiles all looked like ghost towns because I was doing client work and not making time for my own marketing, which is bad because guess what? Making time for your own marketing, that's where you get more clients. That's where you grow your business, right? And so I want to talk a little bit about making time to invest in your marketing, in your business growth, in your opt-in creation, in your program creation, all of that stuff, and the best way to do it. Are you ready? I'm going to start right away with the best way to do it. The way that works for you. I know you thought I was going to come on here and spout another fantastic productivity option for you to try, but here's the deal. I've tried a lot of them, and I'm guessing you probably have too, but you've not maybe stuck with it. I'm guilty of that, absolutely, hands down. Ask anyone who knows me. Super guilty of that as well. But here's the reality. If you don't stick with it, it can't work. So you have to find something that you want to stick to. You have to find something that works for you. The best thing that's worked for me is having days of the week. For example, you'll notice I usually go live on Thursdays. You want to know why? Because consistency and habit is how I get things done. When I do things wherever, they simply don't happen. Like, it's just my nature. Today we're shooting video, and we're going to shoot a ton of video. You want to know why? Because I get blowouts on Thursday, and my makeup's usually done on Thursday because I do live. So guess what? Body in motion stays in motion. I'm pointing over there because the camera's over there. We're going to stay with that. We're going to do that because that is how I'm going to get it done. That's how the content for the next few months for Backstage is going to get created. That's how some trainings I owe some other people are going to get created. That's how new opt-in funnel videos and trainings and things like that I share as freebies. All of that stuff gets created because I batch it on a certain day. So Thursdays tend to be video days. Mondays and Fridays are always my business days. So time for us to curate content, create content, record podcasts, reach out to people for guest interviews. All of those things happen on Mondays and Fridays because I batch it. Tuesday, Wednesdays, those are client days. That's where client calls happen. That's where client projects get worked on. That's where communication with the team happens as far as what needs to be happening for clients. Batching those things per day is the only way I can get it done. Now, the reality is it was not always that way. In fact, when we had more management clients and less of a team, read no team at all there, my days got broken up in chunks versus solid days of the week. And so that may work best for you, but you have to do whatever is going to work for you. Part 2 of this, and I harp on this all the time because it's the single most valuable thing in my business, I have a strategy. I know what content needs to be created. I know what programs need to be created. I know what sales pitches need to go out. I know what social stuff needs to happen because I have a plan, because there is an executable roadmap for me to follow when I hit the day of the week that is created for me to do that thing. I know exactly what podcasts need to be created on Monday when I'm recording podcasts because guess what? I have an editorial calendar. I know exactly what kind of content I want to be curating because I know what overall strategy we're talking about on social at the time. I know exactly what I'm going to talk about on Thursdays when I go live with you guys because, again, there's an editorial calendar for this too. So make the time to invest the time in your business. This is also true. Hi, Sherry. This is also true of learning. If you are a part of Hit the Mic Backstage, or you're joining us for the Backstage Mastermind, the Backstage Amplifier Mastermind, BAM, or you're in another coaching group, or you're just taking action on a webinar you watched, or whatever, schedule time to implement. I do this a lot when I go to events, especially. I always make time to implement. I know a lot of people, when they go attend events, they stay over for a day or two to implement before they get back into their office. I think that's a genius idea. I always stay extra time, but I usually end up playing tourist wherever I am. Hey, if you want me to stay in the hotel room and work, you have to book these things in less cool places, right? The reality is, though, you make the time, you create that time in your calendar, and then you stick with it. You execute that plan to implement, to do something with it. And so, a lot of the feedback we've gotten with BAM is, well, I don't want to join over the summer because I don't know what's going on, or I'm going to be, my client load slows down. Awesome. That's the time to implement. Look at your calendar for the next month or two and see where are you going to have some lulls, whether that's because of a client slowdown, or your kids are going to be home, or you just feel like working less, you're going to be traveling. Now build some working on your business time in there, because you will be amazed what a small chunk with a plan will do for your business. You will be able to execute in a major way because you know what you're doing and you know when you're doing it. And so you can stay focused. You can actually get this stuff done really, really quickly. And then guess what? That's where the results come from, guys. That's where the change happens, is by taking these actions consistently. Cool? All right. Quick and dirty one today. I just wanted to encourage you to make a plan and invest the time. Remember, the best investments you make in your business are rarely financial. They're usually time-driven, because guess what's more valuable than money? It's your time. You can't make more of that, and you can't be halfway down the road you never started walking down. I know that's not a cliche, but it's just so true. You have to take those steps, big or small. Take them. All right. I'm sorry, this is something I'm really excited about. If you want to take some action on your business, growing your business, getting clear on your digital marketing, your social media marketing, your email plans, your opt-ins, growing your list, getting consistent content, all of that stuff, join us for the Backstage Amplifier Mastermind, also known as BAM. If you're already a member inside of Backstage, which I'm sure you all are because you know it's a fantastic place to be and all the cool kids are there, you can save $100. We're getting started in June. Join us right now. We're only taking 10 people because guess what? You get one-on-one time with me and my private attention in the forum. And yeah, it's the only way to have direct access to me that does not include a 4-figure a month consulting package. Real talk, guys. All right. I will see you inside of BAM or Backstage or next week or on the podcast. Either way, have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye.